Hello and welcome to this recording. This is one in a series of recordings we're doing to respond to questions that you have asked us in our online email help desk. So today we want to look at 5 questions that came up during the week of March 23rd, 2020. And so these questions are, can I have guest presenters in my course, in my online course that is? What arrangements can be made for part-time staff, for training of part-time staff? What are my options for synchronous, meaning live or real-time sessions if my course is not in my e-learning? Do I use Zoom or Blackboard Collaborate? And what roles do I need in my e-learning? So I'll start off with the first question. And just to let you know that today the recording will be done by me, Dan Turabenkosi. I work at the Center for Excellence in Teaching and Learning, and my colleague, Dr. Justin Zafrin, who will deal with the final 2 questions that we have. So I'll deal with the first 3. So can I have guest presenters in my course using Blackboard Collaborate, or BBC as we call it? And the short answer is yes, you can. And your guest presenters do not need to have access to my e-learning. We have here the resources that you could refer to for more information on how to do that, but I'll just take you quickly through and then you could follow up by going to the resources after the recording. So if you are using Blackboard Collaborate in your course and you want to have a guest presenter and that person is not a member of staff of the university, nor is that person a registered student, it means they can't get into my e-learning. But they can be sent a link to the Blackboard Collaborate session. And here's how you do that. After you create your Blackboard Collaborate session in your course, you click on the link for that recording, that session, and this takes you to the update session page. That's what you're seeing on the right side of the slide. The update session page has a console for the guest link, which you can see where that red arrow is pointing. The guest link, the URL inside that box is what you're going to copy and paste into an email, and you can send that to your guest presenter. Once the guest presenter clicks on that link and comes into the Blackboard Collaborate session, you as the moderator of the session can then allow that person the access to also serve as moderator during that session. If you want any further information on this, please refer to our Blackboard Collaborate self-instructional materials, which are available on your My eLearning course page, along with, of course, your Moodle training material. The next question I want to deal with is what arrangements can be made for training of part-time staff. Now, we got this as an issue because a lot of part-time staff don't seem to get the established UWI STA email, simply because some of them may not yet have received their contracts or may have forgotten their passwords to their email accounts, and because of that they're not aware of the training opportunities. So we are suggesting that you, as members of staff who would be receiving the email, that you email your colleagues, forward to your colleagues to their personal email addresses. If you have it, encourage them to get on board with their STA email accounts. Share the CETL's training schedule with all part-time members of staff, and this would be an appeal especially to heads of departments, and to also share with them the following resources. Teaching during unplanned events, the resource site, which is sta.uwi.edu/OTL/, and it's there on the screen. You can also Google it by using the name Teaching During Unplanned Events, and it looks like what you're seeing on the right, so you know that that's the site. You can also email us at cetl_bl@sta.uwi.edu, and we can make arrangements for training or point them to any established self-instructional materials. As part-time members of staff, they are also entitled to whatever training full-time members of staff receive. The next question is, what are my options for synchronous, which is live or real-time sessions, if my course is not in my learning? And we have two main options on the campus. One, Blackboard Collaborate, and two, Zoom. To work out how that is to be done and whether it can be done, you do need to contact Campus Information Technology Services and the Center for Excellence in Teaching and Learning. And the contact information is here on the slides, but we'll also be sending along with this recording a PDF file which allows you to link to these email addresses so that you can ask further questions. I'm also going to now hand over to my colleague Justin, who is going to take you through the final two questions. Go ahead, Justin. You.
Thank you, Diane. Our fourth question has to do with choosing between Zoom and Blackboard Collaborate, otherwise known as BBC, as Diane just referred to. Now, at first glance, both Zoom and Blackboard Collaborate may seem similar, as they are web-based platforms that allow for online synchronous and/or asynchronous sessions. However, closer examination will reveal many differences. Well, BBC is designed specifically for online teaching and learning with high-level engagement. And as such, it has an array of features including screen sharing, chat boxes, polls, and even timers for timed activities within a session. Additionally, it allows for breakout rooms where students and tutors can engage in group or collaborative activities. And these features can be kind to let's say, for example, the timer and the breakout rooms to manage your online session or your group activities therein. Additionally, BBC is recognized as the university's main virtual learning platform, along with My Learning or Moodle. It is rated in Moodle or My Learning for easy access, and technical support is readily available for it by the university's e-learning team. Zoom, however, has some of the features found in BBC, such as screen sharing, chat boxes, and so on, and it allows for easy sharing of content and may be accessed on personal devices via its stable mobile application. However, Zoom is mainly designed for online meetings or web conferences and online seminars, as opposed to online classes with high-level engagement. As such, it does not allow for breakout rooms. It doesn't include polls and other features that would allow for those kinds of engagement. Zoom is also not integrated in My Learning or Moodle, so access to the room links and session recordings may have to be shared manually, for example, via email. Nevertheless, it is a viable alternative in instances where there's no access to My Learning and by extension BBC. In such cases, it is recommended to use Zoom for shorter sessions since the platform does not allow or does not have an array of features for high-level engagement. It may also be the better alternative for pre-recorded asynchronous online sessions as well. And as previously mentioned, Moodle or My Learning is the campus's online learning management system. And this is where BBC, for example, can be easily accessed. Now, this fifth question has to do with the roles in My Learning and what roles might be relevant to you. My Learning has several roles, as you might know, which can be categorized into those with editing and non-editing privileges. Roles with editing privileges include, well, of course, the teacher or teaching assistant. All right, and in this capacity, persons can upload and/or delete content and activities such as Blackboard sessions, assignments, forums, and even quizzes in the course site, as well as grade student submission, provide feedback, and post announcements. Persons without editing privileges, in this case we see as a non-editing teacher or non-editing teaching assistant, be able to grade assignments, join BBC sessions, and even review students' work and respond to forum posts. However, they will not be able to create or delete anything in the course site. Once a delegation of roles is assigned internally, in other words, in your department, you pre-assign them, the course coordinator or administrator can request the enrollment keys using the link provided here, the bottom of this slide. And upon receipt of the keys, the coordinator or administrator may distribute the specific keys or roles to the appropriate or delegated persons. But you must remember, however, that each role in the course has a different key. Yeah. So when you request the enrollment keys, you're going to see it specified or differentiated between editing teacher and non-editing teacher. And of course, from there on out, you can communicate the keys accordingly. Should you need any further assistance or support, please feel free to contact us at cetl_bl@sta.uwi.edu. And we'll be happy to help, and we definitely look forward to your correspondence. Thank you.